Alrighty. So we've got the red team versus the blue team. Blue team's defending with an unorthodox Winston Sigma. Very bizarre comp. Bit of a brawl coming out from the reds, but without any speed, and the Widow. Not sure. Oddity using her jump cooldown, but doesn't get punished. Baz on the Widow trying to take shots. Shots fired. Immortality used very early by Dis Thy Panic. Just gonna call him Panic from now on. A crazy charge in by Rafe. Gets the Oddity. The brother wins out. It's also a gun going for a very risky res. Will get punished. And the red teams are going to take this. There's Silent on Soldier in the back line, but Nut is looking for him. Will be taken down by Baz on the Widow. Fast take for the reds. Arrow moving over to the Farah. And Oddity moving over to the Diva. Still no main tank for the blue team. Silent moving over to the Tracer. Very early walls from Baz, just to keep an eye on people, I suppose. But will die and go down to the Oddity. I'm not sure his positioning, but not sure how that happens. Blues with very bizarre trying to stall this payload, but Skinny on Zarya is way up in the front. Bit by himself, but does have the nano to sustain. Probably going to be taken down for this. Goes for a grab, but without the follow-up there, does get Silent on the... So this is, as we would call it, a complete clusterfuck. Incredibly difficult to cast because it's literally complete nonsense. A shatter and a charge from Wraith with a fantastic deny from Arrow, concussioning him out the way of the charge. Does need to be careful with Baz on the Widow now, however. Panic just... I don't know, Panic and just running into the enemy team without any support. Flux coming out from Olive. Won't get any kills, but... yeah, just actually won't get any kills. And that's the end of that. Yes, this is... not what we call a team composition. But Silent just being annoying in the back, and the red team for some reason paying attention to him. Arrow completely alone here, so will get shut down by Baz on the Ash. Fortunately there's only 4 here for the Blues. The Reds are full in numbers. So, yeah, I mean, RDT will take down both supports, but it's not going to matter. They are going to get forward spawns, so quite a fast push for the Reds really here. The Blues are in complete disarray, and I really think it's due to their very, very bizarre comp, which is now a little bit more orthodox, although the Tracer is still by themselves. Although a stick coming through from Silent. And the Blues are 3 kills now, so big in favour of the Blues. They should be able to stop the payload here in its process. Panic does not seem to understand how to use the Immortality field and throws it out early, even though everyone's full health. So Blues will make their first fight win, and the first stop of the payload at this stage on the 3rd point. Baz going for a cheeky flank to just put pressure on Silent, but it has totally isolated himself, so it might be in trouble. Rafe feeding completely and will waste the shatter. That's unfortunate. A grab from Skinny, but the counter barrage from Black takes him out, but she will get punished for it. But rezzed again by It's Also a Gun. So Blues holding firm. Reds really just need to regroup. D-Mech from Baz onto the Oddity, and she will get taken down. So the Blues down in numbers. If the Reds can regroup, they will have a 6v5. Is this Olive going for a cheeky shatter? No, will get spotted out by Skinny. And the Blues are now retreating. But they are 5v5 for the moment. going to say Olive in a little bit of trouble, but pushing the advantage. So another fight win for the blue team. They will stabilize here. The Reds are only 4, so hopefully they will use this moment to pause. No, but Nut is going to feed into the whole team. Again, a completely wasted immortality field by Panic. So that's not going to be ready for this blizzard coming up for Nut. Oddity choosing to completely ignore the fire strike coming towards her face. A shatter from Olive gets nothing, but there's a bomb through the back, will get Nut. Also investing now the window from Panic. A flank high move from Baz will get shut down from It's Also a Gun. Pulse on the floor from Silent will take out Bailey, who I think just stepped back into that. Blue's really holding firm. A window from Bailey here, very ambitious, out of position in the middle of the blue team, so won't really get anything going. Arrow switch to the Doomfist now. A huge shatter and nano from Wraith, however, will get kind of just pushed back, but the blizzard coming through from Nut will take down the front line of the blue team, and they're in fast retreat. Can Black Arrow survive? Looks like she will. The Tor pick from Baz already coming into fruition, as he's got 60-70% to his ultra charge. That turret, remember guys, this is the buffed turret. I think It's Also a Gun doesn't realize this, but this turret does a lot of damage now. So they really need to take that out. Pulse from Silent doesn't really get anything. Molten Core coming out from Baz will take down Silent, but not much else. Although it does narrow the space that the blue team are able to work with. Window and bomb coming out from the Oddity will take down 2. Bailey again not having the use of that immortality field. And another wasted immortality from Panic. But it doesn't really matter as they're winning the fight. Silent onto the soldier now. Blues holding once again. A very good hold for the Blues, considering that they had like a 4.5 minute time bank going on. Leading up to this third point. Skinny taking out Black Arrow on that high ground there, but is going to receive the res. Immortality is, or was good, unfortunately a little bit early, so the bomb from Skinny will take down Panic. A shatter from Olive knocks down the Reinhardt, but an ambitious charge won't get any reward. Nut putting a wall up there, allowing Wraith to get the pin kill on Olive. An actual good immortality coming out from Panic, but doesn't really do much for him. A mech will be taken down. Red's possibly able to push this in at the last. Another crazy charge coming out from Olive, but she's on the flank. They really need to get to the point here. An excellent wall from Nut almost denies the touch. Olive completely alone probably will be taken down now. And nobody, Olive not able, Oddity not able to touch the point. So red team will take it in overtime.
0-3, switching sides. Initiating match.
So, John.
That was fun to watch, actually.
Well, it was a complete, as I said, clusterfuck, clown fiesta for the first 2 points. But come third point, the blue team did actually create some form of team composition and did manage to hold for almost 4 minutes. But the Reds, with a few key plays, did manage, yeah, to take it over the line. So.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Possible? Well, it's not really. I mean, this is weird from the Blues. I don't know if this stays, but I wonder, is Panic only able to play this Baptiste? Because this does not fit into this tank lineup at all.
No, it doesn't.
And the McCree from Silent, a little odd. Okay. Now the Baptiste coming into play with the Reinhardt, however the Winston's starting to look incredibly weird, and considering D.Va is Oddity's best tank.
Defend objective A.
What are they doing? Is this just a bubble play for the Widow? No, she's literally jumping into the enemy team. And gets walled off and probably will die. Yes, she will. That's why you don't do that. Excellent wall from Nut, just to really demonstrate how not to play. Olive needs to be really careful. This wall is back on cooldown. She's going to get isolated. Hold that shield up, Olive. No, no, no. Oh, where is the... I mean, they have the Baptiste, but these immortalities...
Yeah.
Not understanding that he can actually jump over a Mei wall.
Even if he threw the lamp their side of the wall...
No, it won't do anything. No, it won't. But, I mean, he can jump over the wall.
Yeah.
He can use his boosters and yeah, as you can see, perfectly illustrated right there. Yeah. The lamp is negated by line of sight from the wall. Now this is going to be hard for the Blues to push in. They do have the Hanzo, which is excellent to take out, and the Zen, excellent to take out the turret. But when there's a Mei here, Olive really needs to learn not to be charging. Is this trans going to hold out?
It does.
It does, just about. Keep Olive from going too low. These charges from Olive. Oh dear. But I think they are going to. Oddity using her bubble cooldown just to prevent damage from a turret there. Skinny gets nanoed, but 1v6, I really don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. Ooh. So a definite stupid nano there from OD, otherwise known as Lucy on the Ana.
Yeah, it confuses me that he changed his name again.
Skinny feeding into the enemy team on D.Va. Will get demeched, of course, 1v6.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
The wall's coming out from Arrow. I feel like there was a complete deja vu. That happened on attack from Baz. He walled and then died instantly. Arrow using the wall hacks and then instantly dying as well. Wraith shattering, getting nothing, but still choosing to charge in 1v5. And a shatter from Olive just to confirm that one kill with the dragon, no less. So 2 ults just to take out one person there. Skinny really just does not want to be there. You did not just do that. Yes, they did. They shatter dragoned one person.
Yeah, I mean I would.
I got solo shattered by Nut as well, so yeah. So the Blues actually, despite their incredibly poor defense, making excellent time and a fantastic, although she is going to die 100%, I would call that, I would say this is completely wasted from both Nut and then in turn Gun, and now in turn the Nano. This is completely stupid. The point has been won. There is no advantage to winning here. Almost an excellent boop by Oddity. Yeah, it's just ults being thrown for absolutely no reason. Oddity choosing to go into the enemy team 1v3, but backs off sensibly. Panic choosing to fly around and not heal anyone for a little while there. Perhaps not really working out how the Valkyrie works. Bailey using the Amp Matrix. Not getting a rocket through the Amp Matrix to take out Gun. So the blue team are going to get shut down here with a lot of ults used. Blade, Bomb, Window. So you'd think that they should probably win that fight, and they do. So another 4-minute time bank in more or less the same place. So both of these teams being 3rd-point defense teams, not really caring too much about the rest of the map. The unsupported Pharah coming out from Nut. Black Arrow. An excellent shatter from Wraith, but with the aggressive feed does get... Actually, that's Olive who gets the anti-nade. I'm not sure what happened then. A big shatter, but And an absolutely
Got him
beautiful
just
play
on
by
the
Olive. I don't know if she didn't do the swing, but it worked
I
out
didn't
all the
think-
same.
I don't think she meant to push him off the
No.
edge either.
But if you do that on the edge and then you swing once to the left, you can do that. But she got a Skinny just choosing to remech with his ultimate. Black Arrow feeding into the backline. Will she get punished? A dragon from behind? I'm not sure how that was managed. Or was it just from the Mega, from the side? 3 kills coming through from Silent, yeah. So if the Blues can hold this advantage and Olive not die, then I reckon they might be able to get this in here. A nano into Olive, right. Genji in the back.
How did that
Get
shatter
solo
not hit
shattered.
Genji then?
I think he was up in the air. Rafe getting a shatter, but will get antied and immediately taken down. The blue team with a fantastic time back of 2 minutes 15 will mean that they will get to play for the win. And the red team can only draw. But 2 minutes and 16 seconds to get 1 tick seems like a reasonable question to ask of this
Doable,
blue team. Absolutely doable. The full time minus 2 minutes and 16 seconds, I guess.
Yeah, this was their first push.
Oh, for the first point. Blues, what was it? Third fight? I think it was the third fight.
Right, yeah. It wasn't a quick one.
The Panic Bastion coming out from Nut. With the support of the Baptiste, so that's good. What secondary tank are we going to get from Skinny? As it is his one trick, I'm surprised not to see the Mercy coming out from Lucy on the Ana there, because that would work very well with the Bastion and the Ashe on an off angle. Skinny still not having chosen a tank here. Let's see, the Bastion unsupported at the moment. Going for the Sigma, but he's going to be really late, so does choose instead to go for the Diva. But with the Hanzo and the Zen, I really fancy the Blues' chances here. Olive actually killing Panic there by pinning into Rafe. If she'd been able to do that from the side, she would have kept him alive and been able to punish the Reinhardt as they did. Excellent headshot from Silent to take down Hot Dog, and like I said, due to not having that Mercy, which you really want if you're in all-in defense, which they are, another pick coming in from Silent, so they can really take this through. A crazy charge coming in from Olive, but it might just make that space for them to cap and take 1 tick, because Reds are not going to be able to touch now. Yeah, they played the right comp. Zen and the Hanzo, the perfect counter to the Bastion there, so the blue team will comfortably take that. GG's.
How did he out